The Volkswagen Touareg has been missing from Volkswagen Malaysia's lineup for a few years, but in 2024, it's making a grand return. And this time, it's back with a twist. The Touareg is now assembled locally, right here in Malaysia, making it more competitive than ever. Volkswagen's most premium SUV is positioned to take on the heavyweights like the BMW X5 and the Mercedes-Benz GLE. This latest model is built on the MLB platform, a foundation it shares with the Porsche Cayenne and the Lamborghini Urus. In this review, I'll take you through the latest Volkswagen Touareg and see if it truly has what it takes to compete with the more premium brands. With that, welcome back to Carsick.my for another review video. With this latest Touareg, it is an SUV that truly stands out. Painted in a striking lapis blue color, this latest model is a far more handsome vehicle compared to its predecessor. The looks exudes a muscular design that car enthusiasts will love, yet it still retains an air of elegance. When parked beside competitors like the GLE and the X5, the Touareg don't really look like a cheaper vehicle at all. But being a Volkswagen, it does carry the family resemblance. This could be a double-edged sword, as some might mistake it for its sibling, the Tiguan, rather than the Touareg itself. In the Malaysian market, the Touareg comes exclusively with the R-Line package, delivering a sportier design to this luxury SUV. As part of the R-Line package, the front bumper comes with a larger air intake that gives the SUV a more sporty look. Not only do these intakes enhance the Touareg's aggressive appearance, but they also ensure optimal airflow into the engine bay to keep the engine cool. But the real showstopper is the IQ-Light HD Matrix headlights. These headlights are arguably the coolest on the Malaysian market as of now. They are designed to prevent glare for other drivers when the high beams are on, and they even have the capability to project graphics onto the road as you drive. And that's not all. When you start or turn off the Touareg, these headlights put on a light show with 3 different animations to choose from. As for the taillights, they are as special as the headlights, featuring 3 distinct animations. These full LED taillights are seamlessly connected by a light bar, a design trend that's become a hallmark of modern-day vehicles. Centered in the light bar is the iconic Volkswagen badge, which lights up in the dark, adding a unique and sophisticated touch to the rear of the vehicle. The rear of the Touareg is beautifully squared off, perfectly complementing the vehicle's bold design. The R-Line kit enhances this with black top trims on a substantial portion of the rear bumper, giving it a sporty edge. Additionally, there are 20-inch rims wrapped in 285/45R20 tires. While these rims are already impressive, larger rims could further amplify the sporty look. But I believe that Volkswagen have left the larger rims for the more dynamic Full R variant of the Touareg. As you step inside the cabin, you're greeted by a commanding yet cocoon atmosphere. The moment you settle in, you'll notice the attention to detail in creating an ideal driving position. With fully electric seat and steering wheel adjustments, finding your perfect driving position is a breeze. The dashboard design immerses you in the cockpit-like experience, accentuated by the tall center console. Here you'll find the gear lever, volume knob, drive mode selector, and the suspension height selector neatly arranged for easy access. The interior exudes a sense of solidity, with soft touch materials enhancing the premium feel. However, it may not feel as luxurious as some higher-end brands, which might raise questions about the price, but for me, that's perfectly fine. The overall design and functionality make it a satisfying experience. At the heart of the cockpit is the impressive 15-inch infotainment screen, perfectly angled towards the driver for easy access without the need to stretch. This high-definition display isn't just stunning, it's also incredibly user-friendly. All your settings are just a tap away. To help the driver stay connected on the go, the system supports wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Parking is a breeze with the help of a 360-degree camera system, giving you a full view of your surroundings. And for an audio experience that's second to none, the Touareg boasts a premium 12-speaker Dyne audio sound system. Taking a closer look at the 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, it is a familiar instrument cluster if you've driven any recent Volkswagen. It's sleek, well-organized and easy to read, ensuring that all your vital driving information is right at your fingertips. However, there's one thing that might not be as intuitive. The settings for customizing the instrument cluster are buried within the infotainment system, rather than being accessible directly from the cluster itself. This could be a bit of a hassle for new owners. But here's something really cool, the night vision display. This feature appears right within the instrument cluster and is an interesting way to see further in low light conditions. I managed to put it to the test, and it definitely makes a difference, helping you spot living beings in the dark more clearly. Apart from the above mentioned adjustments, the side bolsters of both front seats are also adjustable to keep the occupants snugly within the seat. This setting will allow you to customize your sitting experience to feel securely wrapped around you. And it doesn't stop there. Both front seats are equipped with heating and ventilation. Moving to the rear seats, there's plenty of room here, ensuring that all passengers can travel comfortably. With ample legroom and headroom, even 3 adults can sit in the back without feeling cramped. The rear seats offer multiple reclining levels and can slide forward and backward, providing flexibility to find the perfect sitting position. For added comfort, rear passengers benefit from 4 different aircon vents and sunshades on both rear doors, keeping everyone cool and protected from the sun. Now, let's check out the boot. With a massive 810 litres of space, the Touareg's cargo area is more than sufficient for most owners. For those longer items, the rear seats do fold down flat, offering even more versatility. And if the boot floor feels too high for loading, you can lower the rear suspension to make it easier. Powering the Touareg is a 3-litre V6 twin-turbo engine, a powertrain shared with several other models within the Volkswagen Group. Instead of the usual DSG, the Touareg features an 8-speed automatic transmission. Power is seamlessly sent to all 4 wheels through Volkswagen Advanced 4Motion all-wheel drive system. Now, let's dive into the performance figures of this dynamic powertrain. With nearly 340 horsepower under the hood, the Touareg is far from slow. It delivers impressive acceleration with a serene and composed demeanor. What's remarkable is how quiet the engine is. Even when pushing the pedal, the engine's presence is barely audible. On the road, the Touareg offers 7 different drive modes, each tailored to various terrains and driving conditions. While these modes provide versatility, I found that the standard settings perfectly suited for everyday driving. While driving the Touareg, the only mode I explored was the Sport mode. Even in Sport mode, the Touareg maintains its comfort-oriented nature. The key difference? The engine becomes a bit more responsive, enhancing the driving experience. During my Touareg review, I had the chance to compare it with the Mercedes-Benz GLE briefly. Based on my experience, the Touareg is noticeably quieter than the GLE. That's right, the cabin noise in the Touareg is minimal, which makes for a serene driving experience. On top of that, the Touareg's transmission is incredibly smooth. I could barely feel the shifts. It's one of the smoothest vehicles I've had the pleasure of reviewing. When it comes to fuel consumption, the Touareg averaged 13.2 litres per 100 kilometers. While this might not be the best in its class, it's quite reasonable given the size of the vehicle. The Touareg comes equipped with a set of air suspension, offering 4 distinct height settings to tackle a variety of terrains. Whether you're navigating rugged trails or cruising city streets, this system has you covered. Thanks to its air suspension, the Touareg glides over bumps and uneven surfaces with ease, minimizing jolts and ensuring a smoother ride for everyone inside. Passenger comfort is the top priority, and the Touareg delivers just that. Even in sport mode, where you might expect a firmer ride, the suspension remains surprisingly soft. While it strikes a good balance between sportiness and comfort, I was expecting it to be slightly stiffer to bring out the sporty characteristic. When it comes to handling, the Volkswagen Touareg impresses with its controlled body movements through corners. Despite its large size, the Touareg maintains a composed stance, making it feel stable and planted even when you're pushing it through turns. Sure, there's a bit of body roll, but this doesn't detract from the overall confidence-inspiring handling. The wide wheel track plays a big role here, enhancing stability and grip. However, one area where there's room for improvement is the steering feedback. Even in sport mode, the steering feels a bit too light, which diminishes the connection to the front wheels. On the plus side, the steering remains precise, which adds an element of fun when you're driving with a bit more enthusiasm. The Touareg is equipped with robust brakes that offer excellent modulation. This means you get precise control at all times, enhancing your driving experience. As a high-tech SUV, the Touareg doesn't just focus on performance. It's packed with a comprehensive suite of safety and driver assistance systems designed to keep you safe and secure on the road. Here's a list of safety and driver assistance systems available on the Volkswagen Touareg. With a price tag of 472,000 ringgit, the Volkswagen Touareg presents a compelling value proposition in the SUV market. As someone who isn't typically a fan of SUVs, I have to admit, the Touareg is quite appealing. It stays true to the roots as a traditional 5-seater SUV, without trying to be something that is not. While some might argue that premium brands offer a slightly more upscale interior, I think the Touareg holds its own. In terms of technology, the Touareg definitely has a clear edge over its competitors. It's true, Volkswagen isn't typically the first name that comes to mind when you think of luxury brands, and it probably never will be. So, the question remains, is the Touareg a bargain at this price? The short answer is yes. Hope you enjoyed this review. Please kindly leave a like and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more future review videos. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. If you want to find out more about the Volkswagen Touareg, you can head on over to our website carsick.my for more information. Hope to see you soon. Bye.